Madrid got a taste of their own medicine, and it's really depressing, I'd say, because this match was at the Santiago Bernabeu, which we consider to be our very own fortress, but unfortunately, we lost. And in the fashion we lost, it was even more depressing because we lost by a goal in the 95th minute of the match. Probably the last minute of the match. God. We were the team that used to do these kind of things to other teams. What has happened now? I don't know. Maybe because the keeper was immature. Fran Gonzalez making his debut for the senior team, and it was underwhelming, I'd say. Few saves, but other than that, 2 goals conceded. Should have done better, I'd say. But still, he's pretty young, so he's not the one to blame. But the one to blame is probably Rudiger and Lucas Vazquez. Rudiger had a chance to just equalize in the last second of the match, but he squandered it. Rudiger, you're the one who just gave us the win in the last match against Real Sociedad, who equalized in the last minute. But now you just missed that chance. It was an easy one, I'd say, and yeah, that was the reason we lost. And Hugo Duro, what is wrong with this man? He always comes up clutch against Real Madrid. I don't know, maybe he has 5 goals almost against Real Madrid. What is this man? I don't know. But the man of the match, hands down. And I'm not even complaining about his performance. I really enjoyed his performance, although I'm a Real Madrid fan. But still, his performance was really excellent. Giorgio Mavashideli. I hope that I am pronouncing his name right, but he was the player of the match as well. And let me just put towards you the number of saves he made in this match. He made 8 saves in this match. Alright, and conceded only 1 goal, which was a little bit difficult for him to save because the ball was almost on the other side of the goal. He also saved the save which was his highlight was his penalty saved off Vinicius Jr., who did end up getting a goal, but if he hadn't gotten that goal, he would have been under fire by the entire social media. Nevertheless, brilliant game by Georgi Masvidali, and it was absolutely contrary to the game that our keeper Franz Gonzalez had. Mbappe, the attack overall had a decent game, I'd say. Brahim Diaz, meh, but other than that, Rodrigo was also very brilliant. When he came on, he was just making chances here and there. But Andrik, as soon as he came on, I guess it was the 10th or 15th second as he came on, he was there creating chances. And I could see his desperation to get that goal and to potentially have more minutes because it meant a lot to him. In the Copa del Rey, I know he is getting a lot of chances, but he is burying them. He has scored 5 goals in the Copa del Rey, but in La Liga he has only scored 1, so he is yet to prove himself on the bigger stage. Bellingham bagged an assist, and Mbappe, his playmaking was brilliant, but his finishing was a little, but we'll forgive that because he is our top scorer, and how far we've gotten this season is just because of him. Valverde and Modric both had great games, but it's not that great when we lose, guys. But the most fortunate thing that happened last night to Real Madrid was that even though they lost the match, Barcelona also drew their match. Oh my god. Thank God this happened. Real Betis, I will thank you, although you were the team that eventually braked us in the tournament. Anthony did not have a great game, but all of us were rooting out for him. Nevertheless, this was the best game of Gavi we have seen in years. Hear me out, guys. Gavi has been underperforming, and you'll have to agree to that. In the last 2 to 3 years, his hype has gotten a little bit down, but we don't doubt his quality at all. But this game, he was brilliant and also backed up the Player of the Match award, which also defines that he might be back for Barcelona, and that is a good sign for them, but not for us. I'm just having chills right now. Chesney, the goal that you conceded should have been a save, but who am I to complain? My own keeper did absolutely atrociously. Nevertheless, I hope in the next match against Arsenal we do come back. But in other news, Arsenal haven't been that great as well. They also drew their match against Everton away from home. Miguel Menino, what is this guy? He always bags up the player of the matches or bags up many goals. And the most chaotic of matches in Premier League last night was Crystal Palace versus Brighton. The match had 3 red cards. My God, what is happening there in Premier League? And in other news, Aston Villa have just bagged their 7th win in a row. And I won't be surprised if they manage to get a win against PSG, who have, by the way, also won against Angers. I don't know what kind of a club name is that. And doing again scored. This man doesn't stop scoring. He scored in the international break, then he scored against, I don't know what the name of the team was. Then he scored again, and now he has scored again. This man is absolutely brilliant, and I won't be surprised if he ends up getting the Golden Boy Award at the start of the next season. So this was it for today's news, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Until then, adios.